Thank you, thank
What's
you. How
going
you
on,
guys
Abner?
doing? I'm
We're
doing
doing
great.
How
Thank
are
you.
you doing?
Thank you for having me on. I'm doing
It is
I'm
our
doing really
pleasure.
good, really good. Yes.
All right. Well, Abner, it was announced today that you are fighting on the Thurman Porter undercard. And before we even get into your fight, can you give us your prediction on the main event, Thurman Porter? I mean, it's a really highly anticipated matchup. Boxing fans have been waiting for that fight forever. Which direction are you swaying in, Thurman or Porter?
You know what? It's hard to pick sides. It's that even of a match. I'm really good friends with both. So I'm not picking sides. All I can say is going to be a good fight. I think it's one of those fights where styles, their styles is going to make an impact in boxing world, and I mean it because they both have power. They're both, really really strong, really come forward, and they always like to give a show. So I think it's going to be a tremendous fight, and I'm sorry, but I cannot pick a side.
Oh, that's all right. I respect you for that. So it was announced today that you're going to fight Fernando Montiel. Is that how you say his name, Montiel?
Yes, that is how you say his name. Yes.
Okay. And so I know for a while you've been calling out Gary Russell Jr. Where the heck is he hiding? Why didn't you get the Gary Russell Jr. fight?
You know what? Last I heard, I think he had some type of injury before his last fight, and he's still recovering from that. And I mean, I wanted so many other fights other than Montiel. Obviously, I wanted a rematch against Leo, but he chose to fight Kiko Martinez. I also asked for Selby Lee, I believe his name is, or Lee Selby, and he had a mandatory, and obviously the other fighters at that weight class it's obvious, and it's known that it's so hard and it'll be so difficult to make them get a fight between them, which is Lomachenko and obviously any other fighter from Top Rank.
Well, you brought up Santa Cruz, and that was going to be my next question. You had a great with Santa Cruz. It did amazing numbers. It was an exciting fight, and now he's fighting Kiko Martinez. So here again, we know that you won at Leo Santa Cruz. How do you feel about him fighting Kiko Martinez next?
I mean, what can I say? I mean, I would have loved to fight him again, or I would have, loved for him to face any other champion out there. Oh, yeah, another fighter I forgot to mention was WBA champion Cuellar. I wanted to fight him as well, and I believe he wouldn't be ready. I guess he needed more time or something like that. So, I mean, there was definitely other names and other opponents I wanted, but, for major reasons, I couldn't be made. But here we are with Montiel. And again, going back to Leo Santa Cruz and his preference to fight Kiko Martinez, I mean, what can I say? I would have preferred for him to fight any other world champion, top fighter out there. But then again, it's better for me. He comes out good in this fight, and hopefully I come out good in my next fight. And who knows, we can be fighting each other within, the middle of next year. I mean, this year.
All right, cool. So another big announcement that you made, I believe this week, or maybe it was the end of last week, is that now you're training with Robert Garcia. And so a couple of things that I wanted to talk to you about there is the one person who has been really consistent in your corner has been Luis Garcia. And so, we know you train with Clemente and then Virgil and back to Clemente. So what is it that you're really looking for in a trainer? I mean, there's something in Robert that must have attracted you to him. What is it that you've been looking for?
You know what? With Robert, I've always admired his training methods. All of his fighters are rounded fighters, good fighters, and he became somewhat of the coach doctor. A lot of fighters went to him. Chulo Chavez Jr. We had Martinez, Sergio Martinez, Cuellar. Nonito, and so many that went to Robert Garcia because of his method. Which is not to change your style. He's more of work with your style. And I think my style and his way of training and the way he sees things are perfect. I think we've been training together this is going to be our 4th week, I believe so, and it's been amazing. I've learned so much with so little time. He's making me sit more on my punches, and all around he's happy with what I'm giving him, and I'm also happy on what he's showing me. So I can't wait to see what turns out from this combination and from all this. And again, I want to say that Clemente we ended in good terms. He's a good friend, great coach. I asked again, that I wanted to keep learning, and I wanted to see other trainers, and here we are with Robert Garcia, a great man and a great coach.
Well, we're definitely looking forward to see how you look with him. Go ahead, Jeandra, over to you.
So I don't know if you've had a chance to check us out before, Abner, but, we like to have a little fun with our guests. And so when we did our intel on you, we found out that you are passionate about music, specifically banda music. So we were wondering if you'd like to play a little game. Do you want to play a little game with us tonight?
Yeah, I can play like a game.
Okay, we're going to play a banda game.
We're going to play some banda games. We're not going to make you look crazy. Here we go. Play the drop for you first, and then we're going to get into the game number 1.
Wheel of Banda.
Are you ready to play Wheel of Banda, Abner?
I am. I'm ready.
Okay, if you're ready to play Wheel of Banda, you have to say, spin that wheel.
Spin that wheel.
Wheel.
Let's see what it landed on. Michelle, what did the wheel land on?
The song is called No Me Dolió. Do you know that song, Abner?
I know it really well. That is my friend who sings that song from Original Banda Limón.
Yes,
okay,
yes. So go ahead, Jay.
Let's go. You got to sing it, Abner. You got to sing it like you mean it.
I have to what?
You have to sing it.
I have to sing it.
Come on, Abner. Sing it, Abner.
All right, let's move on.
All right. We'll give you a break tonight.
Oh, my God.
Didn't expect that on a boxing show, did you?
You guys are too much.
Yeah, the other thing that we know that you're really into is cars. And we know that you have a plethora of cars. And I want you to help me pick out a car. If I was going out shopping for a car today, would you tell me to buy either a Nissan Maxima, a Honda Accord, or a Toyota Camry? Out of those 3 cars, I can't get a Porsche or a Bentley. So help me pick the right car.
I think my answer, my advice would be like a Prius.
Really?
A Prius. The reason is because you know what, I use Uber a lot to travel, and that's the most common car that Uber drivers use. Toyota or a Prius or whatever, and their reason is because it's really low on miles. The gas, and it's really affordable as well.
That's cool. So, look, we also know that you're super addicted to your phone. So if you went one day without your phone, what would that day consist of? If you could not touch your phone, be around your phone, what would you do?
Watch TV. I really don't watch TV. I swear, I can't remember the last time I turned on my TV. So I think I'll probably watch more TV shows and whatnot. Yeah, but I use my phone a lot.
All right. So Abner, we know you have daughters. How many daughters do you have?
I have 2 lovely daughters. I have a 10-year-old daughter and I have a 4-year-old daughter. and that is all I know. That's the only two I have.
Oh my gosh! Should we take you on Jerry Springer?
Did not mean to say that. I just meant like
we're going to see you on Jerry Springer or Maury Povich.
I hope not.
So Abner, do you take your daughter to the movies a lot? Do you take your daughters to the movies a lot?
I do. They love going to movies. They love Chuck E. Cheese. My oldest, she dances. She's taking guitar lessons, and they like to have fun. They like everything. Disneyland. We're like in Disneyland like every single day. It's like it's really close to us, so they live there.
Oh well, you must be reading my notes. I'm so glad you said that you go to Disneyland a lot. We got another little game, a little quick game. We call it Name That Princess Power Song. I'm going to play you a little clip of a song, and you have to tell me what movie it's from. This one should be pretty easy for you since you have daughters. Let's see how good you are. Let's see what this is.
Okay.
Don't let them see. Be the good girl you always have to be.
What's that one?
That is an easy one. I still watch that movie with my daughter's Frozen.
That's right. Good job.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see if you can guess what this one is from.
Now salagadoolamee, and then chickaboolamoo, now salagadoolamee.
Oh wow.
How about that one?
That one was difficult, but I'm gonna guess it was Cinderella.
Oh, is he right? Yes!
Yeah.
Okay, this is the last one. This is the hard one. Let's see if you know where this one is from.
Going up there, but that is a big mistake. Just look at the world around.
That was easy.
What's that
Little
one
Mermaid.
After
Little
you
Mermaid.
killing me, Is he right? Is he right? Very, very
daughters,
good.
Believe me. Yes.
I don't know. Maybe I have a daughter too. Maybe I'll just send her with you too, and you could take them all there. Well, Abner, it is an absolute. It's a pleasure talking to you. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Thank you for the items. We're going to give away some wonderful items from your camp tonight. Congratulations on your fight, and we look forward to seeing you in the ring on the Thurman Porter undercard.
Thank you so much for having me on. Thank you for your time. Thank you for everything. God bless you guys, and thank you. I can't wait to fight come March 12th, and don't miss out on a great action fight against Montiel. I mean, I know a lot of people don't know about him. He's been a three-time world champion. I've been a three-time world champion. He gave Selby Lee, or Lee Selby, whatever his name is, a hell of a fight. So he's going to give me a hell of a fight, and don't miss out. Thank you so much again. You guys have a wonderful night.
You'll be ready, Abner. Good luck.
Thank you, guys. Bye.
Adios. All right. Thanks, Abner. Let's take a quick break.